You like to employ the arts and creativity and be dynamic, energetic, funny, and knowledgeable.
Well, I would like to do that if I had any of those traits.
Oh my gosh, River, yes, you all do.
But
have you met you?
That's what we're so by the end of today you are gonna know what your strengths are and be ready to do them, okay? All of you.
Welcome to Mindfulness Tea Time. I'm Faith.
I'm Bree, one of your Healthy Youth Positive Energy co-leaders.
And I'm Sarah. I'm also a Healthy Youth Positive Energy co-leader. Faith is one of our members. We are a youth adult organization that works to bring health and wellness to the Buffalo community.
Whatever kind of healthy, nourishing drink that you enjoy that feeds your body and brings you health and wellness. Mine is going to be peppermint tea.
Coffee gives me positive energy, and it also does have a calming effect, especially the smell. But if I eat much of it, I will have too much positive energy.
So the sweetener that I use for my tea is honey. And actually my dad harvests this honey from our farm. Five Loaves Farm is what it's called. And we are a non-profit ministry. We grow food for our community.
While we're holding our cup in our hands, we're just going to take a moment to take about maybe 4 slow and calm, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And we're going to do that 3 more times.
So to close, we have another question. What food problems do you have in your house or in your life? How can you solve that problem?
What food problems? So one thing I'm struggling with right now is boredom. I'm getting bored of the food that I'm eating. I feel like I keep eating the same thing over and over, and I'm at my house all the time. And even though I have the power to cook and choose my food, I feel like I just keep picking the same things. So how I can solve that is asking friends and peers for ideas for recipes, or maybe when I go to the store, I could pick out something new.
Definitely. Well, for me, one food problem has been like access to like fresh, healthy food options. So recently I just got a bag of fresh vegetables and just ingredients to put something together from Push Buffalo that I'm really grateful for. So now my new food problem is finding the time in my schedule to prepare food. So I'm excited to cook. I'm gonna cook probably some vegan chickpea salad later, and some collard greens, and probably some brown rice, and yeah, and some cornbread maybe. Yep.
So one food problem that I have is when I'm craving something, we don't always have it in our house. So I usually just grab something else and hope that makes me feel better.
Our next presenters are from HYPE. We had heard from some of our HYPE students last time, earlier Monday. They did a mindful tea with us. And so we have some more of our wonderful students joining us, and they will take us through a workout. As if our heart rate wasn't up enough, we are going to continue on this trend of Fitness Friday. So I'm just going to let them introduce themselves first, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Right.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Jablonski. I'm one of the adult leaders for HYPE, which the youth will talk more about. So we have Lucas, Josiah, and Kay, and then also we have Sarah Galante, who could introduce herself too.
Hi, I'm a teacher in the Buffalo Public Schools. I teach at Performing Arts, and then Josiah is one of our students, and then I'm just here to support and on that front. So look, there's K-Ray coming in now. All three boys are present.
Go ahead, guys.
Hi, my name's Lucas. I am part of the HYPE program as well. I am a freshman in Da Vinci High School, and I will be doing some exercises with you today, starting with a warm-up that will last for 5 minutes, a workout for 7, and a cool down for 3 minutes.
What else we got?
Hello, I'm Josiah. I'm in 8th grade and I go to Performing Arts.
Hi, my name is Kay and I go to iPrep and I'm in 10th grade.
Take it away, Lucas.
Alrighty. Okay, so starting with our warm-up, it'll last for 5 minutes, 30 seconds each for each exercise that we do. Jogging with me in side stretches, then we'll transition to our skipping in place and our forward fold. Afterwards, we'll do our butt kicks, shoulder stretches, twists, and body stretches. So starting with jogging will be me. So, starting now. So with your jogging, you have to maintain your balance in a steady pace. You don't want to go too fast or too slow because you got to get your muscles burning, but not too much. Alrighty. Next, we got our skipping in place.
All right. So, for skipping in place, just wanna skip, kind of, so like a jump and a run, and just do that. All right, now onto K-Ray.
So we're gonna do butt kicks. You're gonna stand like this and try to kick your foot as far back as you can. Wait, let me set a timer. Starting now.
Now we can take a 30-second pause, 30-second break, grab some water, take a sip. It's always best to drink water before, during, and after exercising.
Welcome to this webinar, guys. My name is Rifat Chaudhary, and I'd like to start with this quote, and it's really valuable to me. That is, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. More on that later. And the reason you guys join is for this awesome webinar where we'll go over the video production 101 basics. Now, before I even start, I'd say that this is for people who just want to learn the basics or want to learn the mistakes that we all common filmmakers go through. If you want to go more in advance, like in more in-depth how to take smooth transition and stuff like that, maybe this is not the webinar, but what you can get from this webinar is the mistakes that common filmmakers make, and so that your process of filmmaking may be much more easier. More about me, my name is Rifat Chaudhary. I've been involved in filmmaking for 4 years, and I'm a part of HYPE. HYPE is a community youth-based organization where we try to solve problems with the community-based adult people, and we provide solutions to problems in a proper way and really reach out to the important people of the organization. More about that from Sarah.
Thank you, Rifat. We have a few other HYPE leaders on the call, Sherman and Bree. Sherman's going to be helping introduce himself in a moment. So HYPE is Healthy Positive Energy, and we work with Buffalo Public School students and other Buffalo students to help them be leaders in improving food and wellness in their schools. If you're interested in learning more about HYPE, contact me.
Sherman, would you like to introduce?
Yeah, so what's up, everybody? I'm Sherman Webb Middlebrooks. founder of the One Initiative, and I'm one of the adult coordinators with Hype. Really do a lot of work in the community, and one of the things I'm involved in and have been involved in for a couple years is video production with a specific focus on capturing and amplifying youth and community voices on the Win Initiative. So I'm just really here to be a support to Refi. I'll be in the chat box monitoring that a little bit, just to make sure that Refi can focus on delivering this spectacular webinar for you.
Appreciate those kind words. And so now let's get started. The reason why you joined this webinar is to learn about all the process that includes planning. We'll go over through everything including camera settings, the lighting, the location scouting, even brainstorming ideas for you guys. We will have a process where we will brainstorm ideas for you. And even the tedious process or the technical process, which is editing, which involves cropping, trimming, audio, music, transition. Okay, this might sound a bit technical at first now, but trust me, this will get so smooth and so easy for you as we go through this webinar, because the system that I have created for you guys, or that I use, is much more easier to grasp than compared to actually going editing everything on your laptop. So yes, we are gonna do everything on our smartphone as well. Moving on, a little bit about myself. I have been involved in filmmaking for 4 years. I've worked with organizations like MAP, nonprofit organization, and also with big companies like Better Business Bureau, and also with my loving school, Leonardo da Vinci High School, and I have created YouTube videos for myself and for other creators as well.
You do to engage the audience? Which one is like one that you think is really important to you for how you would like to engage the audience?
People understand when you talk about something you love doing it and stuff like that. And when you're talking about something that you don't enjoy and stuff like that, people are really good at, swatting that out.
Yeah. So I'm presenting right now, aren't I? What is my topic? Exactly. I'm presenting on facilitation. So the word facilitation means, it's based on the Latin root facile. Does anybody know what facile means? To make easy. So a facilitator strives to make the subject matter easy for people to grasp. So for me, using creative tools to make things facile for folks to be able to do it themselves, that makes me passionate. Like, I think that there are good ways to facilitate, and I am passionate about it.
I agree with you, Like, you should practice because you don't want to sound like a robot, like just reading off a piece of paper.
Yep, so practice, you don't sound like a robot.
A difference, when you're doing a workshop, there's like, you have an audience, and when you're like recording, like for a video, like you may only have the recorder recording you, so that would just be like your audience.
So the way this is going to work is when the tunes are playing, y'all are going to move around. You can be creative, how you move around, however you want to move around. And then when the music stops, but please do move around. Don't just stand and wait for somebody to come to you. You don't have to move fast. You can just walk around, you can dance around, however you prefer to move around. There goes our friend Sarah. So move around and social distancing, but do, when the music stops, find a buddy and pair up with them. And when you pair up with them, you are each going to have 1 minute, and I will set the timer for the 1 minute to one person answer the question that Ms. Bree has for you all. And then when the buzzer goes off, you will switch.
So what fall, winter food item would you identify with or describe yourself as?
debrief. So what was that experience like for y'all, first and foremost? I just want to know. What was the experience like?
It was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay. It was fun watching y'all. I think this might be one of the last days we could do something like this. Yeah. Any other?
It was not fair.
Okay, so you just want to jump right into it. Okay, let's get to the debrief then. So, who had power in this game?
At the beginning, we had it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they made it really fair though.
Okay.
Towards the end, yeah.
They made it fair towards the end?
Yeah.
At the
Okay.
beginning, they were just like, oh, we're winning. Let's just do what we want.
Well,
Our goal is still bigger.
I'm going to sit down. There's a chair here. I will make use of it.
I heard that. Okay, you were saying what, Gavin?
I feel like River was trying to make it fair throughout the game. Like he was very on making it fair. So like there was someone on the team that kind of wanted it fair.
Okay. Okay. So so they had the power in this game. What did their power look like?
We got to make the rules.
Kind of like my takeaway from this. You just gonna say something,
Because
Gavin?
like, you know, like at the beginning of the game, it was like straight away, Rico was coming up with like he would stop, come up with a new one. We didn't have enough time to like think because it was like,
yeah,
time out, new rule, new rule, new rule.
Right, he was coming
So
up
it was like, and he was just making them, like he wasn't even asking his team.
Yeah.
It was like just him, so like he let that get to him right away, which I understand. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yes, call that out.
Some people.
So like, yeah, some people, River probably wouldn't. I mean, from what he's saying, he probably would have been like, I want to, but do I really? So I think that was the hard thing, because like we were trying, like I feel like we would have come up with more of a strategy if it wasn't like timeout, here's a new rule, timeout, here's a new rule, timeout, here's a new rule. So it was like kind of hard to come up with a strategy and be like, think of things like, oh, maybe we should just stand in front and protest, or it was hard to think of things when we were like, are they gonna say timeout and change the rules? Is this gonna, what are we, wait, like, so it's hard to like keep track of everything.
Right.
That just sounds like black people trying to get, ahead in society. Oh, y'all changed the rules on us? Oh, man, no. But, I mean, in other groups too, but I'm just talking about my experience and the coaches I can relate to. So thank you for making that clear to me. Anything else anybody wanted to share with us? You feel bad now?
Yeah.
You should. No, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, that power went to your head. Just a moment of self-reflection. Hold your finger.
Like if somebody decided to give away some of their power to the people or to the people with less power and just like minorities, then they would their generosity would have to, like their generosity for the people who had less power would have to overcome like their desire for power.